I done learned from mistakes, like who's my man, who's not, like who's gonna run, who's not, like who's gonna shoot if you shot, who's gonna hold it, and who's not, who gonna choose spots.
What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, it is very likely. If you're new, go subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now let's get into this video. Listen, LeBron is not messing with Giannis when it comes to this MVP race, man. Like, real talk, man. All these LeBron truthers, all these LeBron witnesses, like, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Now, if you want to say LeBron's a better player than Giannis, we can debate that. I mean, LeBron's been the face of the NBA for over a decade now. So, I mean, that's a debate for itself. But to debate that Giannis isn't the MVP and LeBron deserves it over Giannis is just ridiculous. Like, it's starting to get to a point where people are disrespecting the Greek freak, man. Like, I mean, listen, it might sound like I'm the biggest Greek freak fan in, you know, on the entire YouTube channel, but listen, I love me Giannis, but it's not even about me even being like a Giannis fan or any of that. Like, it's just the fact that the Bucks are the best team in the league and Giannis is the best player on that team, and right now he's playing the most dominant. He's playing like the most dominant player in the league. Listen, Giannis is averaging 14 rebounds and 30 points. You guys know I'm not the big stats guy, but like, come on now, 14 rebounds, 30 points. Who that reminds you of? Who that reminds you of? Everybody wants to say that Giannis, his stats aren't eye-popping, but I'm pretty sure that Shaq was the best player in the league, was, you know, named the best player in the league in the early 2000s, putting up stats like that. I mean, this guy is averaging 30 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists on 55, you know, on a 55, you know, shooting 55%, man. Like, real talk. And, you know, you can look at the stats and, you know, give it to Giannis, but also you can just watch the tape. Watch the game film. Who's more dominant right now than Giannis? Like, real talk. I'm watching game film and I'm just seeing Giannis put his head down and just attack the rim like we've never seen before, man. Like, Giannis putting his head to the rim, dunking, catching whoops, you know, snatching rebounds off the air, going coast to coast. I mean, this is what Giannis does, man. And listen, he's putting up those numbers that I just said on 30 minutes a game. He's playing 30.9 minutes a game and averaging 30 points and 14 rebounds and 6 assists, man. And the Bucks right now have the best record in the entire league, man. Like, there is no team doing better than the Bucks right now. If I go check real quick, yeah, the Bucks record is 52-9. They're the first team to reach 52 wins. Like, first team to reach 50 wins, man. Like, the Los Angeles Lakers, they're having a really good season. Like, they're having the best season that we've seen in a while when it comes to the Lakers. The Lakers are 47-13, first in the West. And as you guys remember, not to get off the topic, but what I tell you about the Clippers? Everybody's panicking, but I told you one win can put them at the number 2 spot. Right now, the Clippers are sitting at number 2. So everything's working fine. But the Lakers, LeBron's having a great season, leading the league in assists. All right, he's averaging 25 points. Cool. But, you know, honestly, man, like, just give it to Giannis, man. Giannis has the best record, has been, you know, has been more dominant. Just talking about this season, more dominant than LeBron. And he's winning. What else? I mean, if we go off the track record, best teams in the regular season wins the MVP. I mean, look at Harden in 2018. They didn't win the NBA Finals, but they were the most dominant team in the regular season. Look at the Golden State Warriors, that 73-9 year. They gave it to Steph Curry, unanimously, first unanimous MVP. The year before, Steph Curry won in 2015. You know why? Because his team had the best record in the NBA. His stats wasn't that jaw-dropping, but he had the best record in the NBA. He was the best player on the best team in the NBA. So there's really nothing to talk about, man. I think people are trying to force another MVP on LeBron. You're saying because LeBron, he's playing at this exceptional level at the age that he is in his 17th season, and they just want to force him an MVP. And listen, LeBron has been playing exceptional at his age. What is he, 34, 35, 17th season? I mean, LeBron is exceptional. Okay, he's no doubt Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer, top 10, top 5 player all time. But we're just talking right now. There's no way you can tell me that LeBron deserves the MVP over the Greek Freak, man. Like, it's starting to get ridiculous. I think Giannis is starting to get to that point when it comes to the NBA stardom, where he's starting to get those haters. He's starting to get those LeBron, and he's starting to get to the point where he's starting to get to, Bron, Kawhi level, Steph Curry level, where he's starting to get those big haters, man. You got people like Colin Cowherd saying that Giannis, what Giannis is doing is not as impressive as most people think. Like, Giannis has some real haters, and I'm starting to think if he had, if his name was a James Harden, if his name wasn't Giannis Antetokounmpo, his name was Anthony Davis or James Harden or Russell Westbrook, would he be getting as much hate? Would he be getting as much hate if he wasn't from overseas, if he wasn't from Greece, balling like how he is? I mean, listen, Giannis he worked hard for this, man. He came into the league as a bench warmer, man. Nobody knew who Giannis was when he first came to the league. I mean, he just worked hard, progressed, developed into the player that he is now. A top 5, top 3 player in the league, man. And you can't do nothing but show mad love for what he's done. I mean, hell, talking about 2K, when Giannis came into the NBA, which I believe the 2K that he would have been on his rookie year would have been 2K14, I believe. I promise you, if you go back to 2K14, if you load in, for all my people who still have 2K14, load on into NBA 2K14 and tell me what Giannis' rating was. I bet you it was nothing over a 60. I bet you it was nothing over a 65. Nobody knew who Giannis was during that time. And ever since then, kept on developing, gained 2 inches, got bigger, got stronger, got faster, developed his offensive skill, and turned into the beast that we know as him now, as a Greek Freak. So Greek Freak deserves it. And the Milwaukee Bucks are just a dominant team, and you gotta show love to Giannis because he doesn't have another superstar on his team. I love me some Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton's a stud. He can score at all 3 levels, solid defender. Eric Bledsoe, he's a solid 2-way player too. Brook Lopez is a good stretch 5 who can protect the rim. You got George Hill, Wesley Matthews. Those are some really good role players, but none of them are sniffing. None of the players on the Milwaukee Bucks are sniffing Anthony Davis. Nobody on the Bucks besides Giannis is a top 5 player. AD is no doubt a top 5. Maybe we can consider a top 3 player. Nobody's touching Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma. We're talking about role players. Kyle Kuzma is better than George Hill and Wesley Matthews. The Lakers got a really solid team around LeBron. Dwight, JaVale McGee, Avery Bradley, Danny Green. LeBron got some talent too. So for the people who are saying LeBron is just carrying this Lakers team, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. This narrative that LeBron fans always try to spin around, that LeBron is the team and that this team would do nothing without LeBron. I mean, listen, did we not see Anthony Davis, what was it, like a few days ago, bury a team, this same team just led by AD. LeBron didn't play, and the team won by like 20 points. So, overall, this team is really good, and LeBron deserves a lot of credit. But if we just talking MVP, no, that's Giannis. Okay, Giannis deserves the MVP. Mike Budenholzer might get Coach of the Year, even though I think Frank Vogel. I think that's more of a debate. Frank Vogel versus Mike Budenholzer for Coach of the Year. That's more of a debate. But LeBron and Giannis, Giannis Antetokounmpo deserves unanimous MVP, and that's it. Now, one thing I would want to say is, before I go, is I would not mind a Lakers versus Bucks finals, man. Lakers versus Bucks. If you want to talk about that, I think that would prove who the best player in the NBA is. Or maybe the Lakers don't make it. Maybe it's the other LA team. My man Show Enough versus Giannis, part 2. Kawhi won the matchup last year. Maybe Giannis gets him back. But, at the end of the day, no other player is messing with Giannis when it comes to this MVP race, man. Not LeBron, not Jay Harden, not Russell Westbrook, not Luka Doncic. None of them. The only person in the MVP race, 1 through 5, is Giannis Antetokounmpo. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the channel for me. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.